All right, let's transition to our last segment, which is things we want to see and what we don't want to see. Justin, you know how this goes. Each of us have one from each of the categories to talk about, and I'm going to let you start. What is something that you want to see out of this game?
Yeah, so for me, coming off of that Chiefs game and just really seeing our offense be able to move the ball, I just kind of want to see that keep rolling into this week against the Titans. I think they're also a team that doesn't have a very prolific defense, and I think our defense can answer the call against their offense. So I just kind of want to see a little bit of revenge, show that they still got that taste in their mouth from the whole debacle of the Tuesday night game last year, and just really come out and fire on all cylinders offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Go out there and drop a 40 burger on them.
Right. And I guess what I want to see is I want to see this Bills offense test that communication and continuity between those safeties, so Byard and Hooker. Make them communicate. Make them play at a high level. And if they can't do it, I want to see this team take advantage of it. Whether that's, calling to other players saying, like, hey, you got to take this dude, or hey, if he goes here, do this. Make them talk as much as possible and just expose them. Expose them for what they are, and it's not a bad group, but I just don't think that they have enough time on task to play that well together. And maybe I'm wrong, but hey, this is what I want to see. But what I don't want to see, I just don't want to see the Bills fall victim to that shell-style defense that they fell victim to on that Tuesday night game. Now, Josh Allen has seen that type of defense a lot since that game, and I think he's kind of learned how to take a profit, and I think he's a way better player now than he was on that Tuesday night game. But I don't want to see I don't want to see that Josh Allen again, I guess, because the Titans really kind of, I guess, if you want to be all fancy and say something here, put out a blueprint on how to stop Josh Allen there. But we know it wasn't really a blueprint because he's had success against that defense ever since. So, again, I don't want to see him, I guess, fall victim to that scheme.
I like that. For me, I'm more on the defensive side. We've looked much better against the run this year, and what I don't want to see is really anything profound from Derrick Henry this game. I would like to come out of the Titans game just really feeling like it's not a mirage of our run defense looking good as like a product of bad teams we've played or circumstances of games or whatever. If you come into a game against the Titans and you're able to hold a guy like Derrick Henry in check, that's going to go a very long way for me in really believing that the run defense is what we need it to be.